Hello, this is Horror Studio One, and this is my unedited podcast. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? The countdown is on. 3 more days until Halloween. For some reason, I don't know why, it doesn't really feel like Halloween right now. By the way, guys, this is Horror Studio One coming to you once again with the unedited podcast. Sorry today, I sound a bit tired, just had my exams today. Was crazy with the weather, raining all day, stuck in traffic in downtown. Maybe that's why I feel like there's not really a Halloween spirit right now. I remember when I was a kid, I used to really love it, really look forward to Halloween. But now these days, I feel like, I don't know, it's not really a thing anymore. I don't know, especially this year. I don't see any decorations or anything like that on the street. At least that's the way it is in Canada, Toronto. But, since it's almost Halloween, I thought maybe I could share some stuff, some experiences, and some memories I have of Halloween. So for today's video, it's not going to be anything scary. Nothing really scary has actually happened to me on Halloween, which is pretty cool. But you always imagine as a kid that something crazy would happen to you on Halloween. It would be the season for shit to happen. But luckily, nothing really happened to me. Maybe because I went a lot with my parents or something like that. But we're talking about years ago. We're talking about like when I was like 6 or something like that. So I just have a few Halloween memories I love to think about. When I think of Halloween, personally, I always think of a cartoon that I used to watch. I forget the name of it. It was a cartoon of these friends, and it's a really cool cartoon. They were all riding their bikes to their friend's house, and then inside the house they get sucked into some imaginary world, and there was like all the stereotypical Halloween costume characters, the vampire, the mummy, the werewolf, and all that stuff, and they have different encounters in their different worlds kind of thing, and they end up going back. It's kind of like Tales of the Crypt, but it's like a film. It's a movie. I'm not sure what the name of it is. I've been actually trying to find it for years because when I was a bit younger, like when I was, I guess, ages from 8 to, let's say, 13, I would watch it every year on Halloween night, and it would be like a kind of special occasion for me, like a tradition, if you will. But they stopped playing it on the Cartoon Network, and I stopped watching it, obviously, as I got older. And I don't even know the name of that show. If you guys do, like, put in the comments, But what I dressed up for on Halloween, I dressed up for many, many things. The first thing I actively remember dressing up as on Halloween would be Spider-Man. I used to love Spider-Man a lot. Cut the 2 little holes in the eyes, and just the whole suit kind of thing, even with the shoes and all that. I just didn't have the spray can because my parents wouldn't let me have the spider webs. But I would just be like a little kid Spider-Man. And it was so crazy. I would buy 2 costumes because I would basically want to be Spider-Man for the next year as well. But it turned out the next year I wanted to be a vampire because I was also really addicted to vampires when I was a kid. So I bought these kind of like fake fangs and then just put them in my mouth. But it scraped my mouth so bad, I started to bleed, and, it was not good. One thing I do remember about Halloween, though, is getting hurt on Halloween. When I was a kid, we had this one time, I think it was 3rd grade, where we had to carve pumpkins for the school. And then I was eating the pumpkins, but I ate too much of it. And then it started to, like, I don't know, cause my mouth to, like, kind of like break. Not break, but, like, there was, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was like sore, like it was like acid, from the pumpkin, and it was weird because we were carving this thing, and then I was eating it, shoving it in my mouth, but then I think it was an allergic reaction or something because my mouth went all red and all that kind of stuff too. So, one thing that I know for this year though, particular for the costumes, it's gonna be clowns. Be freaking clowns. If you guys know my view on clowns, yeah. I know it's actually kind of interesting how, I'm starting to do more of these podcasts, I think, is because the last podcast I did on clowns actually was received quite well. You guys love to talk about clowns, maybe. I thought about doing a clown too, but then Sorry, I might keep doing that. But then the thing is, I realize that I've said everything I have to say about clowns already in that podcast. So I didn't want to just like read random news articles, for that. So I didn't do that. But it's crazy how you guys receive so well to that clowns podcast, which I may be doing more podcasts because of that. So, one thing I do remember, and it should be my last time I've ever went for trick or treating, was I was about like 12 or 13, and I went with my friends, and I was dressed as a monkey. And that was absolutely the last time I went trick or treating, but it wasn't the last Halloween I spent. Like, I've been to some Halloween parties as I got older as well, like a dance and stuff, but that was not really good. Nothing really happened there. Didn't really get any dances. But one experience I remember is when I was in college. And then it was my first year in college, and then I was living with my roommates, and my roommates really love to party. Like, they love to freaking party, okay? I think it's when you fill out the form for how kind of roommates do you want. I didn't really care. Like, I didn't think that it was going to be a big difference anyways, right? But I ended up being with these guys that, like, really like to party. And I like my quiet time as well, I like to record videos. Back then I didn't record videos, but like I like to have quiet time to watch TV some nights and not get hammered every night. So I didn't go to all of the parties, but we were like, I still went to a lot of them. The one that I remember that I really anticipated was the Halloween party. And it actually gave me the feeling of when I was a kid again, of that anticipation of Halloween. Because, once you get older, you realize that Halloween's not really as magical as you think. You hear stories about teenagers robbing kids, and even that would be more interesting than, my nights of Halloween trick-or-treating. My old trick-or-treating days were just consisting of me with my mom, or with a bunch of people driving around, going to, like, 5 houses, and then my mom being like, okay, it's raining, let's go back, it's cold, and then we would go back home. Like, that would be like the Asian Halloween, that was the Asian Canadian Halloween. So I lost that kind of the magical feeling, the most magical holiday ever, even more than Christmas, like that kind of feeling. Until I got to college, and obviously it wasn't candy that we were looking for, something else. But me and my like really good friend, he came to my city to party, and then we did, and then I dressed up as a serial killer, and then I was walking around the party, and then all the people were like, hey, what are you supposed to be? Because I was like in a suit and tie, but then I also had a prosthetic leg, or a plastic leg, sorry, that was like just behind me, and they're like, so what are you supposed to be? I was like, I'm a serial killer. And then I would just pull out the leg, and that would be like the kind of joke, the in joke, if you will. So yeah, that was my last Halloween, and then I actually haven't celebrated since. So I don't know, maybe for this year, there's been a bunch of offers. Like last year, I did the Halloween special. I'm not sure if I'll do that again this year, because I don't know. Maybe I'll do a part 2 of the Halloween specials. Tell me what you guys want me to do, actually. Do you guys want me to do, like, a bunch of videos since we have a couple more days? Just, like, a Halloween marathon? Halloween ghost stories? Halloween Let's Not Meet? Or do you guys want me to do a live stream on the night of Halloween? I'm not sure if I can, because I'm pretty sure it's, like, a school night. But what do you guys want me to do? And how are you guys doing without the live streams? If you guys can just put it in the comments how you guys are feeling about that, that'd be pretty nice, love to hear feedback from you guys, and tell me what you guys are doing for Halloween. So if you guys have any plans, or anything you guys want to do for Halloween, put that in the comments below. And if you guys know what show I am talking about, tell me. And do not suggest in the comments that I do a Ouija board, because I will not do that. One thing I may do is I may go to YouTube. There's like a YouTube space party, and I may film that and put it on this channel so you guys can see how it is for YouTubers to be going through Halloween. Not sure if I'll do that, but I'll keep you guys posted. And yeah, sorry about the quality of my voice today. It's so dead. I just ate like spicy stuff and just had exams. So anyways, that's just like a bunch of my feelings for Halloween and what I felt about it throughout the years as a 23-year-old man. That's a crazy fucking laugh. So yeah, and put in the comments if you guys are going as clowns this year, which I think a lot of people are, but just be careful not to get shot. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that is it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Any suggestions for videos, put it in the comments. Peace.